Hi, my name is Gene Allen, and I'm going to show you the latest feature in FileSure 3.0. We're calling it the Data Vault. And the thinking here is that you have set up you have files on your network that you want to keep on your network and only on your network. You don't want them sent out via webmail. You don't want them copied to the hard drive. You don't want them copied to another location on the network. You don't want to put them somewhere unsafe. But you still need people to be able to work in the files. So we're going to show you how to do that. Now, FileSure has always been able to stop programs from accessing the files that you don't want. For instance, you don't want webmail reading your customer list, say, because that means somebody's sending it via the web, or Outlook, or their FTP, or you don't want malware reading your confidential files. What we've done here is we've extended it a little bit. Just let me show you what's going on here. So here's the new feature. It's called Define Data Vault, and we're going to define our data vault to be a location on the server. Now, I could put a hard UNC in here, but I'm lazy, so I'm just going to use a wildcard. But I have set up a folder called restricted. And restricted, anything in a restricted folder is confidential. It's not supposed to be, it's like HIPAA data. No, it can't go anywhere. We want to know who sees it. We don't want to copy it anywhere that it shouldn't be. And so if it's in a restricted folder, we're going to lock it down. Okay? And we say next. And these are the programs in which we're going to allow in the vault. If it's not one of these files, one of these programs, it's not going to be able to read the files in the vault. That's it. And you can put your own custom here, but we're just going to do that. Now, what it's done is it's created two rules. One is the vault rule, which is just like what we said, defines the vault location. You can have multiple vault locations if you wanted. And we have to exclude temporary files to make sure the programs actually work, temporary locations, because otherwise Microsoft Word would crash. FileSure is doing his job, but it'll crash Word if you have it too restricted. And then here's the deny rule, which prevents the data from being stolen. So it applies to network drives. And you can see my path up there, to all files, and only runs on workstation. This is a server, see Windows server here. So this rule won't apply to this machine. But then we have the program name filters. All right, so there's Acro Read, there's Excel, PowerPoint, Visio, and Word. So those programs are excluded from this rule. So what's going to end up happening is WinWord is going to be able to open a file on the restricted share, because we're not blocking it here, but then the vault rule is going to kick in. So let me switch over to a workstation. Let's see here. Hang on. Let me show you. I have one managed machine, and it's SBWin7 ENT, and actually it's VM. You can't see the last M, but it's there. So that machine is probably already pulled down the rules. So here it is, and I have a removable drive here, and then I have a business share. And on the business share, we have a test folder with restricted files in it. So there's our files we're going to be tested with. So let me make sure that so here's our first test. We're going to just try to copy a file to a pen drive. Here's my pen drive right there, removable E. So I'm just going to drag this file right onto the E drive, and that's not allowed. So FileSure doesn't allow that. So let's try to copy it to the desktop, and that's not allowed either. Let's try to cut and paste it. Let's try this one. Cut and paste. And that's not allowed either. But we're going to be really super duper careful and clever, and we're going to send it to a zip drive. And FileSure is blocking that too. So it's zero length, creates a dummy file. So basically, here's our data. We can't do anything with it. But let's go ahead, and I think I have, yeah, there's an overview there. Let's open this file up to see Microsoft Word using it. Now, so far, oh, look at this right here. This crypto file has been locked, location locked. So it's locked to this location. So that's FileSure Vault kicking in. And this means that we can't, from within the allowed program, this is something new in 3.0, we're going to try to save it to a pen drive. Let's just go ahead and write it right to that pen drive. No, to this pen drive. There you go. And it won't let me do it. So it's going to say, do you want to save it to my folder? Say, sure. So it switches to my folders, and we try to say save, and it says it can't. So it's giving us access. That's FileSure blocking it that way. Let's try to save a non-standard format, all right? Like a PDF file. Try to save that. And it's not doing that either. And the reason being is because FileSure is blocking this process, this location-locked instance of Word from writing files to any location that's not in the vault. So let's save it to the vault, and we'll call it Overview 4. And now it's changed to Overview 4. And if we look here, we'll see it that way. Just to prove for convenience sake, let's go to Gmail and try to steal our file, just to show you that. And let's see, to Gene, just because that's who I know my email address. And let's attach a file. And let's attach, where is it, in? Yeah, in. And let's attract, nope, it wasn't in that one. It was in restricted, no, test folder. There we go, test folder. And put this one right here and add that one, and it won't let me do it. But you know, just for clarity's sake, if we try to attach a folder, a non-vol file, let's check, I don't know, this one. As you can see, Chrome is able to read it and send it just fine. So you can see that the vault is protecting the files in the vault, but allowing access to files that are not in the vault. And that should be pretty clear on how we do that. And thank you very much.